Have the Chicago Bulls unofficially retired Derrick Rose's jersey number? Let's talk about it. What is going on, y'all? Faiz Sports Style back at it with another video talking some NBA to talk about the Chicago Bulls. And here to talk about this topic in regards to D Rose's jersey number with the Bulls, which was number 1, of course, and how it might actually be retired and we didn't know about it, okay? Now, this is coming from the Chicago Bulls equipment manager, Steve Pankow, hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, who told Darnell Mayberry of The Athletic that he is not, N-O-T, not assigning anyone that number, and that being Derrick Rose's number 1 jersey number. Now, why is this being brought up right now is because, you know, the Bulls signed a couple players in the offseason. Goran Dragic was recently photoshopped when he signed with the Bulls in a jersey number 1, and obviously it's not even his fault. He didn't even do the Photoshop, but I think it was some... it was on Twitter, and it was met with backlash, all right? If you guys remember, Michael Carter-Williams a few years back tried to get that jersey number 1. He was met with backlash from Bulls fans. So we do not play about the jersey number 1, which was Derrick Rose's jersey number. And now, let me tell you, has it unofficially been retired? Well, it looks like as long as Steve is the Bulls equipment manager, it is. Nobody's going to wear it. And I'm okay with that because here's the thing, folks. Derrick Rose, all right, is the 3rd most important and best player in Chicago Bulls history. All right? After Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen, the impact that Derrick Rose brought to this team overpowers everybody else. And the crazy part is, it was only really 3 full seasons when you think about it. And that makes it even more impressive. In 3 full seasons before, obviously, Derrick Rose tore his ACL, he was a multi-time All-Star, a Rookie of the Year, and the youngest MVP in NBA history, folks. I get it, all right? Whether the question of did he have a long career or is he going to be a Hall of Famer, probably not going to happen just because of how short we're talking about here with the window. But if you want to talk about impact, if you want to talk about putting some fire back into the city that we hadn't had since the Jordan years, that is what Derrick Rose did. We can literally constitute the time he was drafted in 2008 to the time, obviously, that his ACL and he had that first injury happen. That was the Derrick Rose era. And it was a very, very, very impactful one, even if he didn't win any championships with this team. And listen, I'm always convinced that if he doesn't tear that ACL, maybe we win the championship that year. But that's neither here nor there, folks. Point being is, we're not talking about Hall of Fame. We're not talking about, you know, anything else in terms of longevity of your career, whatnot. We're just talking about jersey retirement. Would the Chicago Bulls retire Derrick Rose's jersey after he retires? I believe they would. And I believe the fact that we've got an equipment manager making this call basically tells me that it's probably coming from up above. It can't just be him basically saying, oh, because I don't want to give it, nobody's going to have it, right? So to me, I think it's coming from up above, because if I'm a player, let's just say I want jersey number 1, right? I'm with the Bulls and I want the number 1 jersey. All right, forget about, let's say I don't even care about respect, right? I don't care that Derrick Rose had that number. I want it. I'm willing to pay for it. I'm willing to do whatever I can for it. You think Steve, the equipment manager, is going to stop me? No. This means that it is coming from up above in terms of the management, in terms of the organization. So I think the Bulls have unofficially retired his jersey number, people. I don't think anyone's going to be allowed to wear Derrick Rose's jersey number, as they should not. All right, and I think it will be retired when Derrick Rose decides to hang it up, because I'm telling you, some of these accomplishments, people undermine it. Youngest MVP in NBA history. Keep that in mind. Derrick Rose won that award at 22 years old, or young, I should say. The only MVP in history, in Bulls history, besides Michael Jordan. Not easy to do. Very, very impressive. So to me, I think it happens. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below. Has D Rose's jersey number been unofficially retired? As always, thanks.